It took me such a long ass time to finalize the script for a gravitational wave video I have coming. And it's because of a really, really stupid reason, but it's fine, it's funny. Because usually in science, in chemistry, physics, fuck biology, in science, you have an equation. And as long as you have all the other quantities except for one, most of the time, you're fine. You can obtain this missing quantity. And because I was working on general relativity, gravitational waves, there's this equation which is Einstein's field equation that I have to start with before discussing any further. And most of the time, what scientists say, their opening line is always, with this Einstein field equation, Einstein said that the amount of matter and energy in a space, it affects space-time, and space-time affects how that matter and energy moves. So it's matter, energy, space-time, it's affecting each other, it's affecting each other. So it's kind of like a circle. For me, I was asking myself, like, so we have the Einstein field equation, what does it do? Is it for curvature, space-time? Is it for matter and energy? So which side is important? So what are we after? And it took me about 2 weeks of reading books, reading articles, watching videos, watching a lot of everyone to understand, like, my question was dumb as fuck because it's both ways. Sometimes if you have matter and energy, you know the amount of matter and energy in a space, you can know space-time curvature. If you know space-time curvature, you can understand, you can know the matter and energy in a given space if that space is far and you can't really weigh the thing or know the thing that's there. So yeah, so I think by being in science for a kind of long time, but not that long enough, I kind of forgot some of the basics, like how a fucking equation works. Like, obviously, if I don't have this, but I have everything else, then I can't obtain this. So my question was wrong, and then I realized that it wasn't such a dumb question as much as how I framed it wrong, even in my head. Like, this isn't really the question I was after. It was more experimentally, usually, what is that quantity that we have? What is it that we're after? And it varies. But because I was trying to make a video about gravitational waves, usually the flow is that you start with curvature, the curvature part of the equation. And then from this quantity, you can understand the amount of matter and energy in that space that you're trying to understand. And then this was the case. You start with curvature and then you move to matter and energy. And some of the articles I was reading, they were about relating matter and energy with curvature. So obviously these articles are going to start with first talking about matter and energy and then walking down the way to curvature. So I was really confused because the articles I was reading, some of them were gravitational waves. So they start from curvature, then matter energy. Some of the articles I was reading was about explaining the relationship from energy, matter energy to curvature. So I was really confused, like, why are they doing it one way? Like, why are they doing it the other way? Yeah, so pretty much I just wanted to share how really dumb it was for me in those 2 weeks of trying to understand what, with this equation, what are we after? We're after both. You know, it depends on what you have. But also, because this video is finally done, like the outline is organized, I wanted to upload something because for the past 4 or 5 weeks I haven't uploaded anything. Not even like a signal. Maybe a signal, yeah. I uploaded a post the other day saying I was sick as balls, and there were like 2 people who liked this post on YouTube. But anyways, yeah, this video is coming to life. I'll see you then if you're there.